Hello and welcome to another episode of Point Click Love. We just finished celebrating the Thanksgiving holiday in our house, and as you can see, we're starting to get our home holiday ready. We are a dual holiday household, so we celebrate both Christmas and Hanukkah here. I grew up celebrating Hanukkah, so Christmas is very exciting for me because I didn't get to do any of these traditions growing up. And this year is particularly exciting because our 2-year-old Brielle is just really starting to get into the magic of the holidays. So this weekend after Thanksgiving was over, we started putting up our tree. And I posted this picture of her, which really I thought captured the magic of how excited she was as we started to pull the tree out of the box and get it ready. I gave it a very, very classic vintage black and white edit. And when I posted it on Facebook, one of you actually gave me a wonderful response, which was the inspiration for this episode this week. Donna sent in this comment. She said, "This photo is so sweet. I love the soft nostalgic look of this photo. Do you use full Photoshop or Photoshop elements? Will you please share how you edited this? Thanks and enjoy your holiday with your loved ones." So Donna sent in that question, and I am more than happy to share some editing tricks and tips with you. Donna, I did edit this image in full Photoshop, but I fully believe that a momtographer does not need full Photoshop to achieve the same results. So today I am going to show you this same edit on the free online editor PicMonkey. So let's go ahead and get to it, and I'm going to show you how you can achieve this same type of edit. Okay, so here we are in PicMonkey, and if you've never been here, their website is www.PicMonkey.com, and I've opened up my picture, and the only thing I've done up until this point is I did crop my image. So I went to the crop tool and I centered the image a bit better, but that is the only thing I've done up until this point. To get that really nice vintage black and white tone to the image, this is going to be a 2 or 3 step process depending on what kind of look you want to go for and how vintage you want to go with your image. So to do the black and white edit, I'm going to go to this section right here, our effects. It looks like this little beaker with bubbles coming out of it. And there are a ton of different effects in here, but we are going to stick to a couple of different ones today. The first one you're going to want to use is the black and white. So we're going to click on black and white, and that's going to automatically switch our image tone over to a monotone black and white. And we'll click the apply button to do that. And the next effect we're going to use is one that I never imagined in a million years that I'd use for a really nice classic edit, but it's this Warhol effect right here. And this one may be my new favorite effect. Now I clicked on it and you'll see it did this crazy blue and yellow Warhol effect to my picture, which is not what I'm going to keep. But you can define what colors you want to use for this effect. And I found that if you use grays or browns or white tones, you can really do this neat vintage effect. So I'm going to change my first color to white, and my second color, or your second color, you can kind of play around with what you want. I did try just plain gray, and gray worked well. Keep in mind that what you're seeing on the screen is not our final image. But some of these like brown or pink tones can look kind of cool too. So I think I'm actually going to pick this one right here. And like I said, this is not how we're going to keep our image. What we're going to use is our fade slider right here to fade this Warhol effect back. So I'm going to eliminate it for good. Okay, so when it's at 100 66%, it's gone. And then I'm going to slowly bring that effect back in until I like what I see. And even here around 66%, that's too much. I might bring it to right about here. All right, so that washes the image over with that really neat, like throwback, nostalgic, vintagey black and white look. If you decide, I always leave my first color as white, but you can really feel free to play around with that second color until you get a tone. And when you mouse over the color, it will show you preview. So you can play around till you really get a tone that you like. And you could go all sorts of crazy and tint your image in a color, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave mine right here. Okay. Again, you can play around with the percentage, how much of that effect you want, but I think 75% is about where I'm going to keep mine, and then I'm going to say apply. And if you really want to make it even more vintage throwback, the third effect that I might use is the film grain effect. So you can really make this look like a film image if you want to. And you can use dark film grain or light film grain. I'm going to use light. I want to add a little bit of brightness back into my picture, so I'm going to use the light grain. Right now it's at 20%, and that is a bit too much for me. The graininess is kind of crazy, but maybe just 12% would be where I go. And then I can say apply there. And from there, we'll go ahead and just save our image. And there you have it. Right there is our final nostalgic throwback vintage black and white image. Now I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below, and I want you to share your edit this week. Upload your photo to my Facebook page or to your own online storage, and please share what you do with this editing technique. And for even more photography lessons to nourish your mind, body, and soul, please come visit me at www.berylanyoung.com.